LEGO recently went from these pick-a-brick cups to these pick-a-brick boxes, and I think it is a welcomed change. Now, recently we went to our local LEGO store and had a ton of fun packing this box to the gills. So in this video, I'm going to show you how much we packed in here, what it took for us to actually maximize the efficiency on this, some tips, some tricks, and ultimately tell you the value we got in this box right here. Now, the important premise for this video is that there were actually pieces on the pick-a-brick wall that we knew we would be using relatively soon. In other words, there wasn't a hypothetical project we'd be working on in a few years that would say, okay, let's go get some pick-a-brick pieces just because. We want to be efficient with our LEGO budget, and the best way to do that is to focus on pieces that we might actually be using. So that's what we did for this box. And of course, since we're doing a pick-a-brick wall video, you know that the wall at the Beechwood Mall on April 1st was prime for picking. Here's what it looked like. Some 2x2 clear slopes, corner arches with the jumper plates in white, the dark green 1x1 circles with holes, corner snot bricks in medium blue, yellow 1x1 plates, green and yellow 2x8 plates, and a fascinating Frankenstein bin. The Frankenstein bin is really where they just dump a bunch of pieces into a bin so that people can look through and find whatever they want. In this case, we were drawn to some of the clear wall panels and a foliage piece. Moving on, there were some yellow door frames, green 4x4 circles, dark blue cones, blue 1x8 bricks, tan 1x3 inverted arches, 2x2 olive green wedge plates, some bones, 1x2 slopes in orange, pink 1x1 bricks, red grill slopes, pearl gold bar holders, and some black 2x2 wheel holders. There were also some lime green O-ring plates, red 1x2 bow slopes, yellow 1x3 plates, light blade ladder plates, lavender 1x4 plates, red angled bars, lime green plates that are large, medium nougat 1x2x6 arches, blue 4x6 plates, and purple 4x4 macaroni bricks. Then there were dark orange 2x6 plates, sand green 1x6 bricks, lamp posts, red 1x4 bricks, yellow 1x1 bricks, black 1x4 plates, light blade 2x2 plates, some green corner plates, those mint 1x1 round tiles, 1x2 red brackets, purple 1x2 slopes, and tan 1x1 plates. Now up top, there were 1x1 trans yellow cheese slopes, 2x2 black bow slopes, lime green snot bricks, medium nougat 1x2 plates with the little bars on the end, black car roofs orange plates, white 6x6 angled plates, bright light orange 2x4 bricks, red 1x8 bricks, and light blade 1x2x8 arches. Moving back up the wall, there were some white dishes, trans blue radar dishes, wagon wheels, clear panels, pearl gold 1x2 plates with bars, purple 1x1 brackets, red 1x1 plates, bright light orange 1x4 bow slopes, green jumper plates, reddish brown 2x2 slopes, yellow 1x2 slopes, tan 2x2 jumper plates, lavender foliage, bright light orange rounded 4x8 plates, blue 2x6 bricks, and last but never least, tan 6x6 rounded plates. All right, that was a lot to go through, and of course we were drawn to some of these pieces right away when we surveyed the wall. First and foremost among them were the sand green 1x6 bricks. Now, we've recently redone the family celebration reunion, and we made a custom modular out of that. And so using some 1x6 bricks and sand green for that depleted some of our collection, so we wanted to make sure we replenished that. But there were other pieces like the light blue, trans light blue 1x2 bricks. Those are really cool. Those clear wall panels are great for modular buildings. And of course, the olive green 2x2 wedge plates are great for landscaping in a medieval setting. And if you've been watching our channel, you know we've been building quite a few medieval things lately, as well as modular buildings. So these pieces really fit in with where we are going for our channel and some of our custom builds. And so we really were able to avoid just throwing in a bunch of pieces just for the heck of it. So we grabbed a large pick-a-brick box and started stacking bricks and pieces. Now, it helped that both Autumn and Kiara, who were with me, were excited to get the biggest bang for our buck and really liked some of those pieces. So I mentioned those sand green 1x6 bricks. We started with those, tossed in some 2x4 bright light orange bricks and some 1x4 bricks in medium azure. We found those in the Frankenstein bin. Now, to maximize our haul, we placed small plates in those clear wall panels and stacked them on the left-hand side of the box. We even found a precious small green foliage piece in the Frankenstein bin that will go toward completing our tree-lined median in our modular city. Now, about the box dimensions, they are 6 studs tall, 24 studs wide, and 9 studs deep. So knowing this helped us be able to stack our bricks and plates to great effect, as seen with the olive green wedge plates and those 2x2 hand jumper plates stacked 18 high. And here's another tip. If you have the time, level out your pieces as much as possible. Those 1x3 inverted arches are irregularly shaped, but by attaching a 1x1 plate, you make them much more even. We then moved on to the 1x2 trans light blue bricks because all 3 of us wanted some. So then we tossed in some lampposts on top of those inverted arches, placing the former in the gaps created by the irregularities in the latter. Autumn really wanted some dark blue brackets for some custom chairs, so we combined 4 of those into a box, placed some 1x1 tan plates into them, then closed the box with a loose bracket. And of course the kids really wanted some bones, and I couldn't say no, so we filled in some of those gaps with the bones, added bracket boxes, stacked some more 1x2 trans light blue bricks, then placed our final pieces in the box before closing it up and taking it to the counter. As someone who has packed his fair share of pick-a-brick cups in the past, I can tell you it was much easier stacking bricks and fitting them into this box right here. Really, it's all about the angles of the cup, as the sides don't allow you to stack things smoothly or evenly, and you've got a lot of little gaps you need to fill in. Now, that can be beneficial for the cups if you have a lot of small pieces that you actually want. Something like those leaf pieces, maybe candle pieces, flames, whatever those pieces might be, flowers, they fit in really nicely in this cup. But if you are focused on bricks like we were here, this makes a lot of sense. Very rigid in terms of its dimensions and easy for stacking those kinds of pieces. Now, of course, at the end, we didn't have as much gap in our box to fill up with the small pieces, but that was okay, especially in this situation. All told, it took us about 15 to 20 minutes to pack this, as opposed to what normally would take about 30 minutes to pack one of these cups right here. So in terms of time, I found this even better than the cup. I've seen some videos that compare the pick-a-brick boxes to the old cups, so I thought I'd show you just a little bit about how they compare with this particular pab wall haul. Our new pieces fit into the cup reasonably well, but because our focus was on bricks and not small pieces, it's not really a one-to-one comparison. Now, this is a key point to be made here. Whether you have a cup or box may change which parts you get. Personally, I like that the wall had some great bricks this time, which work really well for our box. But remember, at other times, maybe they have flowers or leaf pieces that work really well with the cups. Now, what about value? Well, first, there is some subjective value when it comes to buying Lego pieces. Everyone has certain types of pieces that they like and pieces that they want on hand whenever they start building their own creations. So in terms of the subjective value, I think we got some pretty good stuff. I know that the kids are excited about some of their pieces. I'm excited about the bricks and inverted arches, as well as these trans clear wall panels. So there's a lot there that I'm excited about, which adds a bit to the value of the haul. Now, of course, there is a monetary value to this as well. And of course, many people like to dwell on that, and for good reason. So what I did is I took all of these pieces, entered them into a spreadsheet, and calculated the average Bricklink price over the last 6 months to get these pieces, and added the entire value together. All told, it came out to just over $62 a pieces for about $18 of the Pick-a-Brick box. Now, that is typical from the value we got in Pick-a-Brick cups in past pab wall hauls. So in terms of overall value monetarily, I think you can pretty much get comparable value, whether it's the box or the cup. I think what really is going to matter is whether or not you are going to be able to pack the pieces you want into a cup versus a box. And of course, now the Lego stores, at least in our area, only have these boxes. So you may need to bring one of your own cups for a refill if you want to go ahead and fill the pieces in that way. Now, I think there was also some efficiency when it came to packing the boxes. Again, it took only 15 to 20 minutes for this compared to usually what would be 30 minutes because of the irregularity of the shape of the cup. And we didn't really fill in the gaps with pieces that we didn't want. The only piece that I don't really care about in this box are the bones, and the kids wanted those, and they get all 77 of those. So I'm not really losing out on any sort of value from that perspective. Hey, did you recently get a Pick-a-Brick wall haul? Go ahead and comment down below which pieces were at your local LEGO store. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep building together.